Forgive the haste of my handwriting, Claudia. Much has transpired, and little of it good. I am on a ship bound for Constantinople, in pursuit of a man whose treachery has eluded me until now. Prince Ahmed, Suleiman's uncle, is the man leading Templars here. He is the mastermind behind the Masyaf expedition, and he will stop at nothing to retrieve the keys, all of which are now in assassin hands. So what holds me back? Why do I not take the keys to Masyaf myself and be done with these fools? Because I have been careless. Because the Templars know about Sophia, and they are looking for her. Oh, Claudia, if anything should happen to her, I could not live with myself. I have dragged her into a war she knows nothing about. And it will be my burden to bear if she comes to any harm.
Citizens of the Empire and travelers from foreign lands take heed. By order of the Janissaries, new restrictions apply to all who travel to and from the city. Note that a reward of 10,000 akçe will be given without question to anyone who brings in information that leads to the immediate arrest of the suikastçı. Ezio Auditore.
Really? I always thought the 96 was a big leap, as if the grapes had suffered from a rot.
It looks like that Ezio has overstayed his welcome in Constantinople. But now that we've completed Sequence 7, we can now travel to and from Cappadocia anytime we want. Also, here are the last pouch upgrades in the game, the large poison vial, and the last knife belt upgrade. There's not a G in knife belt up. And of course, there's the last of the armor that I have to buy as well. The Sipahi chest guard. And I guess I'll buy all these weapons as well.
Good Prince Suleiman has called for a conference of the Empire's men of medicine in an effort to collect and share the wisdom of all parts for the greater good of the whole. Word is spreading of treachery within the Sublime family. Prince Ahmed has been found guilty of consorting with enemies of the Empire. His whereabouts are yet to be ascertained. The port has issued a statement wishing our glorious Sultan Bayezid the most serene of retirements. Sultan Selim has been invested and now commands the Empire. All hail his reign! The merchant Manuel Paleologos has been found dead. It would seem he led a thankfully aborted revolt of Byzantine dissidents. Safavid influence may have also been a factor. Good news! The rebel leader Shakulu, ally of the cursed Safavids, has been killed in Anatolia. The Divan rejoices at the news and will now concentrate on stabilizing the region.
Apparently, the heralds have caught up with everything and then some. Because we really didn't get the memo that that Selim was now the Sultan. I might as well buy all these weapons. What the heralds say throughout the game changes depending on what sequences you finish, and I'm sorry I did not show that off earlier, or any time at all. I suppose that makes up for it. I still think it's pretty interesting that we get a little insight ahead as to what's going on. They caught up with everything, they found out Amet They found out Amet was a traitor. They found out that Manuel and Shakulu were killed. And Suleiman's father is now the new Sultan. I might as well get the heavy weapons too. Not that I ever use heavy weapons, but you know, just for collection's sake. Because I just absolutely loved grinding for money. I loved grinding for it so much last time that I decided to do it again. I'm just showing off the images of the weapons. I will be switching back to my regular set afterwards. That's all the weapons purchased. Oh, hi. Thank you for your contribution. Now, I mentioned before that we can travel to Cappadocia now by boat. And we have good reason to. Because we need to get this last book. If you're probably wondering where the hell am I getting all this money, oh, by the way, awesome jump right there. If you're probably wondering where I'm getting all this money from, I've been grinding a lot. I never thought I had to grind again after I bought all the buildings, but I did. Oh, here's a little something that I never showed off earlier in the game, but I probably should. You know how Assassin's Creed Brotherhood has the virtual training program? Well, I guess this is kind of like it, except that it is a lot less convenient. Because it only shows up in the loading screens. There is no specific game mode for it. I really think they should not have gotten rid of that. I really thought the virtual training was really fun and was actually very well worth it in Brotherhood. Oh, by the way, there's another well. So, now let's buy the books in Constantinople. Yeah, the bookshops. They sell different books at Cappadocia and Constantinople. And we're going to be spending the rest of my money on all of these books. So I guess since this game doesn't have any art in it like AC2 and AC Brotherhood does, I guess this part can be dedicated to the books. Not much to look at, but still, it's for completion's sake. I do plan on finishing up this game before Assassin's Creed 3 comes out. Hopefully it comes to that. I remember in my Brotherhood Let's Play, I said, hey, I'm going to complete this LP before Revelations comes out, and I didn't. I was just a few days behind it. And the release date being right at the end of October and not a couple weeks into November this time is really pushing me now.
Please come again.
Now, I never really showed off the Assassin's HQ so far, so how about we show that off now that I've collected just about everything. Pretty interesting interior design. Some water down there. Welcome to the bomb crafting room. I gotta say, a lot of people really did not like bomb crafting in this game. I kind of liked it and found quite a bit of use for it, and got used to it, but I could see where they're coming from, that it's really not all that fun to use bombs. Because, you know, it really isn't. I have all the guild challenges complete for the Assassin's Guild. And here is the weapons room. Heavy weapons, long swords, short blades, you name it, it's all here. Oh, empty. Right. Some of these slots are not filled up even after buying all of the weapons from the shop. It's because quite a bit of these weapons actually only get unlocked by completing the faction challenges of all the other guilds. And quite frankly, this is all you're going to get out of me. I am not going to be grinding again. I am just so super sick of grinding in this game. Because at least in Brotherhood and at least in AC2, it was kind of fun to grind. But in this game, it just really isn't. It's not fun to grind at all. It is very meticulous, it is very tedious, and I really think that's one of the major setbacks about this game. I think it's mostly because of the inflation in the currency system. Because the currency in this game is just inflated as all hell. I'm wondering if they were trying to... if that was the way the economy was back then and they were trying to capture that. But as far as gameplay is concerned, that really isn't great. Besides, they really haven't been on track with inflation in the earlier games. I mean, one vial of smelling salts from the doctor was 75 florins. Which I really can't do the math well right now. 1.8 florins is worth about $1 US. So do the math. And of course, buildings in Brotherhood were maybe 10,000, 12,000 each florins. Yeah. But, oh yeah, this is the armory room.
Greetings, no.
Or this is the armor room. The fact that the Templars weren't able to find this is astounding. Because it's not completely conspicuous, you know. Well, I guess it kind of is, but, you know, at the top, at the center of the Galata district. Anyway, here's the library. I'm pretty sure I have all of the books. You can pause and read these at your own leisure. If you feel I am scrolling through it pretty fast, because I don't think I am.
An honor to serve.
Sweet. Wow, books really do take you into alternate lands. Ezio disappeared right before we zoomed into that book. I guess there's nothing else for me to talk about. You can just read the books. These books don't really pay much in concerns of the AC story. But yeah, we got the ancient books to read through. Alright, that's all the books, I'm guessing. There's Ezio's little study with the Masyaf keys, all 5 of them right there. What, you think Ezio actually carried them around with him? But yeah, I guess that's the Assassin's HQ.
Ah, Mentor.
Welcome home, Mentor.
Thank you. If you actually sat through all those books, then hooray for you. But yeah, that's the end of the Assassin HQ tour, so I will see you guys next time.